in these streets, I was hanging with the drug dealers. It was me and Dre Nisha, we had some slugs in the thug, and I kept.
Whoa. Hey y'all. So I know I've been gone for a little minute now, you know, my bad, but it's okay because, you know, I'm back. It's gonna be better because I'm gonna be dropping challenges, pranks, all of that, more story times, etc. Anything tutorial, just comment and let me know what y'all want to see, and I got it. I'm gonna have that skincare routine coming out real soon because I know it's a lot of y'all who asked for that under my prom vlog. Yeah, my skin ain't that clear. Yeah, so today by the title, as you can tell, we're gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a story time, but more so like event time. Like I'm just gonna, cause I'm gonna need y'all to let me know. Sorry that I'm bothering with this be killing me. I just be trying to make sure this up far enough. But anyway, it's more so gonna be like event time because I just need y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to let me know what y'all would have did, you know, who was wrong, was anybody wrong, like I'm gonna need y'all to let me know basically. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so where do I even start with this situation? Okay, so first of all, we need a name, so we're gonna call him what is his real name? Oh, we're gonna call him JT.
JT, do you love me?
Okay, but yeah, we're gonna call him JT. So, you know, me and JT, we hadn't even been talking for a long time. I'm gonna say we had probably been talking for only a good week, I'm gonna say, before we said that we was gonna go out on a date or whatever you want to call it. When I get to it, it ain't a date, but you know, we had been talking for like a good little week. So you know, we had been talking or whatever, and one day he was just like, you know, you want to go to the movies, isn't that? Because it was gonna be the 4th, but you know, he asked me, do I want to go to the movies? So I was just like, yeah, cool. You know, me honestly, I'm not a movie person, but unless it's like a movie that's coming out and I really want to see it, then I'm gonna go to the movies and see it. Other than that, I'm really not a movie girl. But as far as like a date or something for dude, you know, if I'm really digging a dude, you know, he want to go to the movies, you know, I'm gonna go. So, you know, he asked me, do I want to go to the movies? I was just like, sure, whatever, why not? So, you know, I was just like, you know, what movie we gonna see? Like, you know, usually the dude would ask the girl, you know, especially if it's the first date, you know, what movie do she want to see? But that's the first red flag. So he was just like, yeah, I want to go see the Purge, So I was just like, honestly, I'm scary, and I don't really do too many scary movies like that unless, you know, I'm around somebody, a group of people or whatever, or if I know some people finna be at my house and I'm be okay with it. I just don't really. Basically, what I'm gonna say is I wasn't really set up to watch a scary movie because I be having nightmares. So I was just like, I told him, I was like, I'm scary. I really don't want to see that. And he was just like, well, you know, that's what I'm there for. I was just like, but you're not sleeping with me at night. You know, you ain't gonna be here with me during the day. I'm here by myself. Like, I'm telling you, like, I really don't want to see this. So he was basically talking, trying to get me to see the movie. So I was just like, you know what, forget about it. I guess I'll see it. That's the second red flag, because any other, to me, I feel like, not even just to me, all of my homeboys that I done told them about the situation, they'd have been like, you know, if it was a date, whatever, I'm gonna let the girl choose. And if she already done said that she don't want to see that, then I'm gonna just see what she want to see, just because, you know, that's the polite thing to do, you know, like, come on now. So I was just like, you know what, I see it, whatever, you know. I basically just want to see him in person. So it was just like, you know, okay, cool, whatever. I was just, you know, at the time I was just like, well, I'll just go to sleep during the movie, whatever, because he wanted to go to a movie theater that had recliner chairs. So I was just like, okay, I'll just be laying down. I'll probably end up going to sleep. You know, I'm not really going to pay attention to it, you know, because I don't want to see it. So I'm just like, okay, cool, we can go. I'm just not going to look at it. Everything was cool. Like, this was like a couple of days. I don't remember the days exactly, but I'm going to say this had to be, I'm going to just say it's a couple. I'm not going to give y'all no exact date because I don't want to, I just want to speak facts. So I'm just saying it was a couple of days. We had planned this a couple of days before, you know, it was time to do it. So finally the day come. I forgot, the 4th of July fell on a Wednesday, I think. I don't remember. But the 4th of July comes, and this is the day we supposed to go to the movies. So, you know, I'm getting ready, I'm getting dressed and whatnot, and, you know, he telling me, you know, because he was going to come pick me up and we was going to go to the movies. First of all, we had already got into it because he already lived like 20 minutes away from me. He wanted to go to a movie theater in GP, well, in Grand Prairie, for y'all who don't know what that is. He wanted to go to a movie in Grand Prairie. Remind you, Grand Prairie is a good 10 minutes away from me, 10-15 minutes. The movie theater probably another extra 15-20 minutes away. So I'm gonna just say that's extra time away from me when where I live at has a movie theater with the recliner chair. I told him we might as well just go to the movie theater where I live, because which is inside of a mall. And I was just like, we might as well go to the urban mall because, you know, they got the recliner chairs and, you know, why not? And he was just like, well, urban mall, wag, da da da. And I'm just like, we not going to see people like to be lit or nothing. We just trying to watch the freaking movie. Like, why does it matter? Like, you live already 20 minutes away from me. You already got to come to my house to pick me up. Why drive an extra 15 minutes out? Then when it's over with, you got to bring me back, then go back home. That's just too much when you can go to the same place that gives you the same stuff where I'm at. Like, that's just too much. I'm trying to help you out. You know, it's summertime, gas is high. I'm trying to help you out. So he was just like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, cool, we can do that. So it was just pointless to be doing all of that driving when we could just go here. But we got that situated and that was that. So he had texted me at like 6 o'clock and was just like, you ready? And I'm just like, yo, no, I'm a girl. No, I'm not ready. So he was just like, you know, I'm gonna come get you at this time, be ready by this time, this and that. And I was like, okay, cool. So I got to thinking about it and I was just like, I wonder if he gonna pay for me. Cause like, I don't know why, I just had this feeling that I was just like, I don't think he's paying for me. Like, so I asked, you know, because, you know, like any other date I done been on with a dude, he didn't always pay for it. And like, especially when I went to the movies, like the dude will always pay for me. Like, you know, I'm thinking like, of course he gonna pay. Like, you asked me. I really, like I'm saying, I'm really not even a movie theater girl, but you know, you asking, so you know why not. So, you know, I'm thinking it's on him, but he ain't really said it. You know, not that he needs to say it, but any other dude that, you know, previously has said it, like, you know, this on me, da da da, or, you know, you ain't gotta want for nothing when you ain't, like, you know, just little things like that. So I asked him, I was just like, well, I tried to ask him on the slick slide. You know, I just didn't want to be like, so you paying for me or what? Like, you know, I just didn't want to be like that. So I was just like, you know, because the movie is rated R. You gotta be at least 17 to get in by yourself or to watch it without a parent. So, you know, I was just like, you know, you gotta pay for me, right? Because, you know, I'm not 17. For y'all that don't know, I'm 16. So I was just like, you know, I'm not 17 yet. You gotta pay for my ticket. And he was just like, well, yeah, I know that. You can just give me the money and I'll, you know, pay for it. But he was telling me I need to give him my money to, you know, and he'll get the thing. But I'm thinking this date is on him. So I'm just like, I got to thinking about it for a little minute. And I was just like, okay. You know, it was new to me. You know, I just told him, you know, I was just like, oh, I ain't used to, you know, because money is good over here. Like, if I got to pay for it, then I'll pay for it. But, you know, as far as like a dude, like if you taking me out, you know, it's usually on him. So I told him, you know, I'm not used to this, you know. Like, I told him any other dude I've been on a date with done paid for me, like, and I was just letting him know, like, I'm not used to this. So like, why am I paying for myself? Like, is this a date? Are we going as friends? Like, what's up? Because like I said, any date I done been on with a dude, he done paid for it. So he was just like, yeah, this is a date, but you know, I feel like you should pay for yourself and I should pay for myself. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, you know, it had kind of rubbed me the wrong way, like the way he said it and everything. You know, it had just rubbed me the wrong way. And me and my mama for sure do not be going for that. So I went in there and told my mama, I said, Mom, I ain't going to the movies no more. She was like, girl, why? And because I already showed her him. She was like, he cute, da da da. And she was just like, why you ain't going to, why? You know, because he real cute. So she was just like, why? Like, what's going on, girl? Like, why? So I was just like, you know, he said I got to pay for myself. And usually any other day I done been on, you know, to do that. She was like, oh, yeah. If he called himself, you know, picking you up and going out and he can't, don't, yeah, you right. Don't do it. So I was just like, yeah, So, you know, I had kind of told him, I was just like, you know, I don't even really want to go to the movies no more because, I mean, you know, I just feel as though you should pay. Like, for one thing, I feel like he should pay because First of all, like I said, I don't even want to watch this movie. I'm not finna pay for something that I don't want to watch, that I wasn't going to end up watching. Like, I'm not finna do that. Like, period. If I'm going to pay for it, at least let me watch a movie that I want to see, you know, because I wanted to see Uncle Drew. He was just like, so every date that we go on, I'm going to have to pay, I'm just like, nah. And he was just flashing out. He claimed that he wasn't flashing out, but that he was flashing out. Like, he was doing the entire most, and I'm just telling him, you know, I'm cool. And when I get up there, I'm up there. So the fact that I wasn't up there with him, I felt like he was doing the most, because sis, why are you going off of me? And I'm the one who feeling some type of way because you can't even spend $10 on me. So he flashing out. I'm gonna try and insert pics of the screenshots, like, because I can't remember exactly, but I'm trying to tell y'all, like, just the gist of what he said. You know, he was just like, you know, he just don't feel like he should pay. He should, you know, something like that. And I mean, I was just thinking to myself, you know, like, it had just really rubbed me the wrong way. Like, I just could not understand where he was coming from. Like, he was trying to explain himself, but I was just not. Usually I'm open-minded. Like, when I'm into it with somebody, I'm open-minded. I still trying to see where they coming from, what they trying to say, and you know, I'm trying to see how they explaining they self. And what he was just saying was just not, it was just not adding up to me. Like, I was not understanding him at all. Like, period, point blank, I was not understanding him. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this with him. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna go. It's not that deep. If I'm gonna pay for myself, you know, I told him, you know, I'll still go to the movies, but I can drive myself up there. You know, we can just meet up there, and you can pay for yourself and I can pay for myself, and that'll be that. We can just go as friends, like, because clearly that's what it is. So he was just like, nah, I'm coming to get you, so be ready. So I'm just like, whatever. So my mom was like, come on, let's go outside and take pics. So she was taking pictures of me, and you know, I had left my phone in the house because she was taking pictures of me on her phone. So I left my phone in the house. I come back in, and my phone is blown up with freaking paragraphs from him, and he was just flashing out, y'all. And he was just like, you can't even pick, because he had FaceTime me. He was like, you can't even pick up the phone. You acting immature. You acting your age. Because he 18. He had just turned 18. Like, when we first started talking, his birthday was the next day. So he had just turned 18, and I'm 16. So he was just like, you acting your age. Like, you immature. And I'm just like, dude, pipe all of that down. Because, first of all, I was outside taking pictures. I'm not even worried about you at this point. Like, I told you what it is and what we can do. If you don't want to do that, then leave it at that. Like, the situation ain't that deep. If I'm not flashing out, you shouldn't be. If I'm not up there, you should not be. Because, baby, what? Come on, what is on with you? Like, what? So after he showed his tail, because I can't say he showed his A word, but after he showed his behind, that was it for me. Like, that was just it for me. Like, I was over it. You know, usually, you know, like, when somebody else got bad energy, it'll kind of rub off on you. So he had kind of just gave me bad vibes, and I was just not in the mood no more. So a couple minutes passed by. My mom was just like, Sky, it's the 4th. You really don't need to be in the house. You know, you can still go to the movies or whatever. Just you and your brother or whatever. You ain't got to take him. I mean, or you ain't got to meet him up there. You know, you can just go for you. So I was just like, yeah, you're right. You know, I had calmed down. I was just like, yeah, she right, you know. So I called my brother back up, and I was just like, you know what? Let's go to the movies. I'm not going to let that get to me. We can still go out. So I get up to the mall. You know, I paid for the tickets. You know, this movie, we ended up seeing Jurassic Park because it ain't called Jurassic Park, but it's the Jurassic Park movie. But we ended up seeing the newest one. We ended up seeing that, which was so good, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to go check it out. My brother had already seen Uncle Drew, and he wanted to see Incredibles 2, but I had already seen Incredibles 2. So we ended up seeing Jurassic Park because neither one of us had seen it. So we paid for the tickets, and Uncle Drew was going to start at like 7:40, but Jurassic Park ended up starting at like 7:55. So, you know, it was still going to be at the same time. We got up to the mall at around like 6:30. So, you know, we were just walking in the mall until the movie started. So I got on live. Y'all think the story over with, but it ain't. I got on live. Then I get a text. You know, I'm on live for a good 10 minutes, I'm going to say. I get a text message, and it's from JT. He goes to say, oh, so you want to go on live after we had said we're not even going to the movies. I see what type of person you is.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What? What are you talking about? stupid junk like that. So I was just like, I'll wait to get off live to do this. I couldn't even wait. I said, hold on, y'all. I got off live. I said, I can't even text him and flash out. Let me call him. Because at this point, I'm up there. Because you got me messed up. You're not finna just keep bugging me after, you know, what we had said has been done. And that's just that. Like, what do you mean you see what type of person I am? So I called him. Matter of fact, no, I FaceTimed him. Because I was just like, let me see what you look. So I was just like, what are you talking about? And he was like, what are you talking about? And I was just like, what do you mean I can go live? You see what type of person I am. What are you talking about? Like, how do you sound? So he was just like, none. I was just like, so what do you mean by that? He was just like, I don't mean nothing. So I said, so you just called. So I was just like, so you just sent that just to talk your stuff, you know? But I cussed. I was just like, you sent that just to talk your shit. And he was just like, yeah. And I was just like, this nigga here. So I was just like, okay. So he started looking to the side of him. He started laughing. So I'm just like, who wanna call with you? Like, you know. And he was just like, nobody important. So I was just like, okay, all right. Like, you over here trying to flex on whoever, if it's a girl or a dude. You over here trying to flex or front in front of them. Yet you was sending paragraphs on my phone still begging me. Because I forgot to tell y'all, he was still sending me messages telling me something. He'll pay for it this time, da-da-da-da-da. So I was just like, after you done kissed up to me, you know, you want to front in front of them like you wasn't just sending me paragraphs and stuff begging me to still go to the movies with you. But yeah, so I'm just like, you know what? All right. So I hung up. I wasn't even finna feel no type of way about that. You know, I was just finna let him be because he is really showing his behind right now. Like, he's really showing his colors. So I hung up, you know. Then I get a notification that he went live. So I joined it because as well as I was talking mess, I'm finna see if he's saying something. So I joined it. Like, what's up? And, you know, he was in the car dancing or whatever. Then I see this comment. And it was just like, we waiting on my dad to get here. I'm gonna be on the way. Or something like that. So I'm just like, it's a girl, y'all. So I'm just like, I don't know who she is. Maybe this, maybe I don't know. But maybe he already got him another lit date. But that's perfectly fine with me because little dude sis knows she finna be paying for her stuff. And I don't care. He probably used to doing girls like that. Like, you know, because he was telling me, you know, I'm cut from a different breed. I'm not like them. Because I told him, when I told him, you know, any other dude I done been on a date with, you know, they done paid for my, he was just like, well, I'm not like them. You know, I'm a different breed. Like, bragging, saying that like that, like that's cute to be like that. Like, dude, what? Who raised you? Like, no, ain't nothing cute about that. So I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm just letting him have it because I'm not finna feel any less of what I am, baby. I'm finna know my worth plus text, like, period. And I feel like all girls should be that way. If a dude asking you to go somewhere with him and he finna make you pay for your stuff, no. So nah. So I was cool on that. I was cool on him. You know, I told him that, you know, I'm cool on you. I don't need to care. You know, I'm at the end of the day, I'm gonna still go to the movies. By this time the movie was starting, you know, I enjoyed the movie. I was still pissed off in the movie theater, but I had enjoyed the movie. You know, by the time the movie was over, you know, it was so good. I had enjoyed it, you know, so I was in a good mood. You know, I was great after the movie because, like I said, it was a good movie. You know, it had put me up there in good spirits, good vibes. So I was cool on it, and I was cool on him. So I get in for the night, right? I get a message from him, and I'm just like, JT, leave me alone. Stop texting me. So he texted me, and he's just like, hope you had a good evening or a good night, whatever he said. It was something like that. And I said, yeah, like a dry yup or something like that. Whatever I said was one word. I sure did. And that was that. So remind you, when he was gonna come pick me up, I was sharing my location with him. The next morning, I unshared my location because, you know, I was through with it. Like I had already told him earlier, you know, I'm cool on it. I'm cool on you. So I stopped sharing my location. You know, when iMessage, when you stop sharing your location with somebody, it sends them the notification that you did that. So he texted me, and he was just like, you know, like, are you done? Are you done? He said something like that. Mind you, y'all, I'm gonna try and put the screenshots in the video. So he was just like, are you done? You know, and I'm just like, yeah. He had said, you know, he was still trying to prove his side or whatever, and I was telling him off like, dude, like, you know, for one thing, you was flashing out. Like, I was cool on the situation, but you was really just doing the most, and that had just kind of put me in the mood to where it was just like, dude, I don't want to go nowhere with you. Like, I don't even want to go. So you put me in that mood to be like that. So he was just like, duh, you over here saying what I done said. So he was still trying to argue with me, and I had already told him, like, I'm cool on you. Like, I'm through. I don't want to talk no more. Basically is what he asked me, and I told him, no, I don't. So the fact that he was still trying to argue with me is just like, baby, like, we just came to a conclusion that we was through talking. Like, why are you still texting me? So he was still trying to prove his side, and I'm still trying to let him know, like, I don't even want to talk no more. Like, it's through with. It's over with. So he was just like, you know, I said what I said, because I can't even remember what was going on. But like I said, I'm going to show y'all the receipts. So, you know, I was just like, I'm through or whatever. He was just like, you know what, how about we start over? Hey, how are you? How your day been? Da, da, da. No, it's not. You're not the type of dude that I want. I'm sorry. Like, I'm through. Like, it's no more, hey, let's start over. How your day? It's no. I just told you I'm done. I don't want to talk to you no more. So he was just like, all right, well, it's your L, you know. And I was just like, yeah. And this is the reason why I don't want to talk. Who are you to say it's my L? Then you can't even spend $10 on me. How is it my L? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's so many who would have, baby, would have been up and running to spend that little $10 on me. Like, dude, I don't, it's not my L at all. But if you want to feel that way, feel that way. So, you know, I told him, like, because he had already told me it was my L before he asked to start over. And I was just like, it's my L, ain't it? Let me take it. I don't want to talk to you no more. So he was just like, all right, you know, your L. So I was just like, all right. Like, I'm not even finna do it with him. I was just so shook by the situation. It was just like, sis, you gotta do a story time on this, because, like, it was just so down bad. Like, what? Like, when I show y'all these receipts, y'all gonna be like, yes, sis, kick him out, let him go. Like, But yeah, y'all, that's basically the moral of the story. Like, that's what happened. Basically, what I want y'all to let me know is, from a dude side and from a girl side, I'm gonna need all my dudes and all my girls to comment and let me know what y'all would have did. But so far, everybody is on my side, but I want to know from y'all, like, what y'all think. Like, what's up? Let me know. But yeah, y'all, that's basically that. The end of this, like, that's the end of him, like, saying all of that, because we can't be doing it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, let me know in the comment section below, what did y'all think about this whole situation? Like, it's really mind-blowing, y'all. Yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed this story time / vent time. Like and comment, share, do whatever you want to do. Okay? All right. Bye, y'all.
Deep up in these streets, I was hanging